That Dukkah? Oh my gosh. Dukkah, 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 Dukkah. Hey everyone, I'm Sav and this is Lagom Eats. Today we're going to be making a roasted carrot quinoa salad. This is a vegetarian recipe with the option of making it vegan. Lagom is all about balance, and I've been making some pretty caloric and fattening dishes lately, so I decided to mix it up and make something healthy. I promise you I don't eat fried chicken and cheese wrapped breakfast burritos every day. So let's take a look at the ingredients. We're going to use 4 carrots, 1 lemon, 4 ounces of spinach, a cup and a half of cooked quinoa, half a cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of walnuts, 2 tablespoons of almonds, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of fennel, 1 teaspoon of cumin, some olive oil, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and of course, salt and pepper. Let's get cooking. The first thing we gotta do is preserve our lemon. So we're not doing real preserved lemons here because that takes about a month to make. We're gonna do a quick version of preserved lemons. It's Mark Bittman's way. So we're only gonna preserve about half this lemon. We're gonna use the other half for our lemon juice. We're gonna dice up one of the halves. Normally for preserved lemons, you just want the rind, but with this, we're using it all. Now, if you're using lemons that you bought from the store, you wanna blanch them in boiling water for about 30 seconds and then rub all the wax off. I got these from a neighbor's tree. There's no wax on them, so I don't need to do that, but there is a lot of wax on store-bought lemons, so make sure you do that first. Now we wanna get rid of as many seeds as possible. You don't want your seeds in there. Okay, now that our lemons are in our jar, we're going to put a teaspoon of sugar in there, half a teaspoon of kosher salt. We're gonna mix that up with a little spoon and kind of mash those lemons down a bit, get all those juices out. We're gonna leave these on our counter for 3 hours, and at that point we can use them in our dressing, or you can put them into the fridge and keep them up to a week. Let's season and roast our carrots now. Using some multicolored carrots, I thought they looked really pretty, so gonna be good in our salad. You're gonna peel them though. Carrots are peeled. Let's go ahead and cut them up so we can roast them. I'm gonna cut off the little bit of the end and the top. We're gonna cut these into just bite-sized pieces. Not too small, but you're not usually eating a salad with a knife and a fork, so make them easy to eat. We'll put these on a baking tray. Let's pour a little bit of olive oil on them. Okay, we're gonna use about half a teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of cumin. Put in, of course, some salt and your pepper. The spices smell amazing. Give them a little mix, get them all the spices all over those carrots and lie them out in a single layer. And we're gonna roast these in a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. Last thing we need to chop is our spinach. So while we have our knife out, let's go ahead and just chop it up. We'll set it aside in a bowl. So we're gonna cut off all these little stems. And then you really just want bite-sized pieces. You can buy the baby spinach instead, and then you don't need to chop it up at all. But I bought this, so we're gonna just chop it into bite-sized pieces. And just set it aside for now. While the carrot's in the oven, let's make our Dukkah. So traditionally, Dukkah is made with hazelnuts. I don't have any hazelnuts. I have walnuts and almonds, so that's what we're using. And then it's also, the spices are cumin and coriander. Thought I had coriander in my spice cabinet, but I don't. So again, we're improvising. We're gonna use some fennel. We're gonna first toast all our nuts. Turn on your stove to medium-low. We don't wanna burn these. So this is an This is an Egyptian spice blend. Kind of cool, Egyptian flavors. I don't know much about Egyptian food, but Dukkah is great. Adds a little crunch to your salads, or you can put it in some like olive oil and dip your bread in there. Adds a little crunch too. It's good. Let's toast the walnuts and the almonds just for a few minutes. You don't want to put in your sesame seeds quite yet because they'll burn really quickly. I'm using obviously raw unsalted nuts. If you're using already toasted nuts, you don't need to do this, but I suggest toasting them on your own. And using unsalted because you can always add more salt. Okay, those almonds are starting to get all toasty. We're gonna add in our sesame seeds and our fennel. Ooh, I can smell those nuts. They smell amazing. Okay, just like another minute, and then they'll be done. Okay, let's put these all in our food processor. Just be careful. This is heavy, ah! Let's add a little bit of our cumin. You can also use cumin seeds and you'll toast them the same as we did the fennel, but again, I don't have cumin seeds. Ground cumin is more popular in American kitchens, so totally fine. Add some salt and pepper. Give it a little spin in our food processor. Now we don't want to just leave it on running because it's going to turn into nut butter, and we do not want nut butter. We want some like crushed nuts. Perfect. Ooh, that smells amazing. Let's make our dressing. So we're gonna start with our yogurt. And this is the only non-vegan ingredient in our salad. So if you wanna make it vegan, I suggest using a coconut yogurt. It's a lot thicker than like almond milk yogurt or even soy yogurt. So coconut is really delicious. Let's put in about half a cup of yogurt into our food processor. Let's do our preserved lemons. We'll go a little slow with these. Do like kind of half and then taste it. If you want more, you can put in more. So the preserved lemons don't change at all, just you're able to now to eat the rind. It's a lot softer and it doesn't taste as bitter. Let's put in the juice of half a lemon. Careful of those seeds. Let's put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Give it a little mix. You obviously want to get all that lemon rind chopped up in there. Let's give it a little taste. Super good. Super creamy and lemony. It's a really, really delicious dressing. And I don't think we need any more salt and pepper. It's perfect the way it is. So our carrots are done. They took about 25 minutes in the oven. As you can see, they're kind of crispy on top. They're fork tender, but not too mushy. And they have kind of like a spicy flavor. I did make a few extra carrots cut lengthwise, and I'm gonna kind of garnish the salad with these. It'll make a really pretty looking salad. So if you want to serve your guests this salad, I suggest you garnishing with some lengthwise carrots. Right, so let's take our bowl of spinach. We're gonna pour our quinoa in here. I chose quinoa because this is a gluten-free grain. You can use anything like spelt or wheat berries, even rice if you want to do another gluten-free grain. Pour that in there. And then we're gonna put our cut up carrots in there as well. Now we're gonna stir in about half of our dressing, or dress it to kind of your desired taste. Let's go ahead and mix it up. Ooh, it Smells amazing. The lemon, the cinnamon, cumin, all those spices. This is definitely a flavorful salad, not your typical iceberg and tomato with ranch dressing. All right, that is perfect. I don't like too much dressing on my salad. So get a nice platter or bowl. Okay, let's garnish with our carrots. Just place them on however you want. Sprinkle your Dukkah over. It's gonna add that nice crunch, that delicious flavors and the cumin and the fennel. And then let's finish it off with the rest of our dressing, or probably not the rest of it actually, there's quite a bit. Wow, this looks impressive. I gotta give it a taste. And of course it's quarantine time, no one else is eating this besides me and my husband, so I'm gonna eat right off the platter. Probably gonna eat all this anyways. All right. It's a lemony, I can taste that fennel in there, the crunch from the Dukkah, so many flavorful spices. It's absolutely incredible. I guarantee you this would please meat eaters and vegetarians alike. This would be perfect for a lunch on a hot summer day, or serve it alongside a piece of chicken or salmon, and of course a glass of chilled white wine. I hope you enjoyed my roasted carrot quinoa salad. The full recipe can be found on my food blog at lagomeats.com. I've got new delicious dishes coming out every Thursday, so hit a like and subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Hey do!